Bradley and Jackie from A Purposeful Pop Life. How are you today?
Good. It feels like summer again.
It does feel like summer. Actually, I wore jeans and a sweater because it says 66, but it's that fall 66, so
Yeah.
it actually feels more like 76 today. So
Yeah. No, the mornings are cooler, but the afternoons are wonderful. So
Yeah.
we are here today and we are reviewing 3 movies.
3 things.
Yeah.
Well, one's a series.
2 of them are series, actually.
Yeah.
So the first one is, I'll let you go first, The Verge.
It's
That's
called On the
Netflix.
Verge. It's on Netflix, and I came across this one, and it's interesting to me because Elizabeth Shue is one of the 4 lead characters, but it's a story about...
Adventures in Babysitting, one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, exactly, right. But she's one of 4 female leads in the show, and it's about them sort of in their 40s and 50s going through a midlife crisis. And so they're examining the relationships with their spouse, with their coworkers, and what matters to them. I think so far, episode 1, 2, 3, and the beginning of 4, I think it's really well written. I think if you're looking for drama and trying to relate to these ladies in midlife crisis, I think it might be a really good worthwhile to watch. Personally, the train wrecks are so obvious that are happening that you can predict what's going to happen. So you can just watch how they're going to be a divorce here and someone's unhappy there, and they're all going to sort of find these Easter eggs about each other and about themselves. And I think it's an interesting show, but it's not something that I would recommend. I'd actually recommend skipping it, unless you're really looking for a drama story to connect to.
I agree. I watched the first episode and I'm like, oh boy, here we go again. Women who are whining about their lives. Again, that's all I could think about. Like, why? Why are we portrayed this way?
Well, and it's like the thing is, it's like self-imposed drama. So
Right.
they're sort of all doing
Most
it
of it's
themselves.
just because they make stupid decisions.
Yeah.
So the next one we are going on to is The Voyeurs.
The
Oh my
Voyeurs.
goodness.
You like it?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh. It made me want to... I'm sorry, but this is probably
Okay, say
too
why.
very graphic. Well, that was too graphic, but
Okay.
it makes me want to vomit.
Just for the record, I watched the trailer to Voyeurs.
Yeah.
And I texted Jackie and I said, "This is really salacious and a little dirty. I'm not sure I can
It's
handle it."
more than that.
So I didn't watch it.
It's like...
Is it bad?
It's just so bad. I mean, all of the scenes are completely unnecessary. 2 characters, Pippa and Thomas. They're a new couple moving together. It takes place in Montreal, so beautiful
Okay.
city. I do think they filmed it there. And they move into like this place. They're ready to start their life. They're young. But they become obsessed with this couple across the street, I guess, in another beautiful condo. But they're even better looking, probably more successful, and they can't. Their lives get so entwined. And then it's just like the scenes, like there's just so many inappropriate, disgusting scenes. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, but you kind of like those. No, I don't.
I said it was up your alley, so I thought you might like
No.
it.
See, this is where you got me wrong. See, in passion flicks, it's always between 2 people who have strong feelings and love for each other and respect.
Correct.
And this, it was just one scene after another that was not love making. I don't know what that is, but I don't want anything to do with it. And I think that movie should be banned.
So we should give it a skip.
Skip
it. No Voyeurs.
No.
Don't see
it.
Voyeurs.
No. And then the third one that I'm watching is Scenes from a Marriage. Again, about a whiny woman who's never has enough. You know, she's making figures, she's the breadwinner, and then she gets pregnant. And this is actually a remake of a Swedish film.
Okay.
That was filmed years ago. I think it was in the 70s. So it was ahead of its time. But anyway, just a married couple who should be happy. They have it all. They're healthy, they're beautiful, they have a child, but it's not enough for the wife because the passion isn't there. And this is why women are portrayed this way, because Hollywood portrays us as whiny and that we never have enough, and kids take away from our career, and we feel like we need to be, okay, you know what? We are women and we have the choice. Then it gets on into the whole abortion thing, and that's when I turned it off, because I'm like, I'm just going to let you know, she decides in the first episode that they're not going to keep their second baby, even though they're a married couple, they have a child, they're going to get an abortion. I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you?
Yeah.
Because it's going to ruin your career, and it made you feel, she said it made her feel icky the first time she was pregnant.
That's weird.
So, I'm not going to watch it, and I think Jessica Chastain needs to be fired from Hollywood.
Oh, really?
That's how.
Okay.
That's how.
You feel strongly.
I feel very. I just made me angry.
So let's move to a positive note.
Yeah.
I did not watch it, but we had a sleepover with the cousins on Saturday night, impromptu. and they ended up renting the new Peter Rabbit #2. Have you seen it?
My girls have seen it and love it. They saw it in the theaters.
Okay, so they rented it, and so my 13-year-old thought it was good but not worth it, and the 12, 10, and 9-year-old all really liked it. Like, they all thought it was really good. And so then on Sunday, Becky ended up watching it. She wasn't there Saturday, and she really liked it. So Peter Rabbit #2 apparently is pretty good.
So maybe that should be your choice for this week.
Something easy.
Peter Rabbit. But if you're watching Ted Lasso or Turner and Hooch, keep going with those.
Yeah.
Those are great stories, great for the kids. These other ones, it's like Hollywood trying to be profound and make a political statement, and I don't want to watch a movie for politics.
No.
I'm watching it for enjoyment, and I don't need any points proven to me.
No.
If I want to read about some pundit or something that's going on in the world, I'll turn to the Wall Street Journal, but thank you, Hollywood.
I just turned it off. Actually, it is the fall season, so I hope you guys are having a good time with it. I'm enjoying football, which is simply just going to watch football.
There you go.
I've got my kids' soccer and my son's football game, and we had an epic battle on Saturday night against Minnetonka. So I'm just enjoying that instead of a little TV, but we'll try and
Enjoy
find
the
some good
weather.
ones.
It's beautiful all over the United States, and skip those movies. Go for Peter Rabbit.
Exactly.
Go for joy.
Yep.
We will see
We'll
you
see you
next
later.
week. Bye.